Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to my Surah by Surah series, part 45, Surah Al Jaathiyah, the kneeling. So you know when someone talks tough until reality hits them, like a student saying, I don't need to study, I'll wing it. And then on exam day, he's the first one on his knees praying for a miracle. Well, that's Al Jaathiyah, meaning the kneeling. Because on the day of judgment, every nation, from pharaohs to presidents, will fall to their knees before Allah. No arguments, no excuses, just silence before the King of Kings. So Surah Al Jaathiyah, the 45th chapter of the Quran, has 37 verses, was revealed in Mecca, and like other Meccan chapters, it emphasizes Allah's signs in creation, the truth of revelation, the reality of resurrection, and the fate of those who reject divine guidance. So its title comes from the verse 28, and I quote, and you will see every nation kneeling, every nation will be called to its record. The surah paints a vivid image of accountability where power, fame, and ego vanish, leaving only truth standing. So all the signs in the universe in verses 1 through 11, Allah begins by inviting us to reflect indeed in the heavens and the earth are signs for the believers. He points to rain reviving the earth, ships sailing the sea, and the alternation of night and day as proofs of his power. So today we launch satellites, explore space, decode DNA, but instead of strengthening belief, many use these discoveries to deny the Creator. Surah Al Jaathiyah reminds us science explains how things work, but only revelation explains why. So in verses 12 through 16 talks about the warning against arrogance. He has subjected to you whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth, all from him. Indeed, in that are signs for a people who reflect. So Allah reminds us all of our inventions, technology, and progress are only possible because he gave us the ability to think. So then he warns about those who mock the truth. Woe to every sinful liar who hears the verses of Allah recited to him, then persists arrogantly as if he had not heard them. So in our age, that's the person who scrolls past reminders of faith, mocks Islamic teachings online, or treats revelation as outdated when it's actually timeless. So in verses 16 through 20, it talks about the gift to Bani Israel, the children of Israel. Allah reminds the Quraysh that he honored the children of Israel with prophets, scripture, and guidance, but arrogance and division led them astray. The same could happen to any nation, even us, if we take Allah's blessings for granted. And we gave them clear proofs of the matter, but they did not differ until knowledge came to them out of envy among themselves. So religious arrogance is just as dangerous as disbelief. Knowledge should humble us and not make us boast. So in verses 23 through 26 talks about the fate of the self-serving. Have you seen the one who takes his own desire as his God? That's one of the most profound verses in the Quran. It describes a person who worships his desires, who makes decisions based on ego and not truth. So in modern parallel today, people say follow your heart even when their heart leads them to sin. They make feelings their God, trends their religion, and pleasure their purpose. But desires are like fire. If you don't control them, they'll burn everything around you. So the kneeling scene, the verses 27 through 37. And you will see every nation kneeling, every nation will be called to its record. Today you will be recompensated for what you used to do. So imagine it, billions of people all kneeling before Allah, silent as their life's record is read out. Those who mock the Quran will realize it was the ultimate truth. Those who live by it will see it shining before them like light. The surah ends with Allah's final word of power. To Him belongs all sovereignty of the heavens and the earth. He is the Lord of the worlds. So lessons for our age, for our time. Everything around you is a sign, not random, not a coincidence. Reflect daily. Don't worship desires. Discipline is freedom. Indulgence is slavery. So knowledge demands humility. Arrogance blinds the heart. Prepare for the day of kneeling. Live so that when you kneel, it's in joy and not fear. So faith and intellect go hand in hand. Use reason to strengthen belief, not to justify rebellion. So to my Christians and Jews watching this surah echoes your scriptures, call to humility before God. The final kneeling symbolizes universal accountability, the same message taught by the prophets you revere. It reminds that no nation has monopoly on salvation, only obedience to Allah saves. So to the atheists and to the agnostics, everyone submits to something. Money, career, social image, or desire. True freedom begins when you submit only to the Creator. The verse, He takes His desires as His God, is a mirror of the modern age. It's not ancient poetry. It's psychology before psychology existed. So to the Muslims, beware of spiritual pride. Recite, study, and act upon the Quran. Don't just quote it. Keep your ego in sajda long before your knees touch the ground on the final day. So Allah's signs fill the universe. Reflect, don't overlook. Desire is the modern idol. Conquer it before it conquers you. So every knee will bend. Choose whether yours bends willingly or by force. Faith is action and not identity. The Quran's truth always prevails, even when ignored. So in my closing, Surah Al Jaathiyah paints one of the most cinematic scenes in the Quran, a courtroom where every soul kneels before its creator. There's no attorneys, no negotiations, no influencers, just the truth. In today's world of endless noise and self-worship, this surah whispers a powerful reminder. One day every nation will kneel, willingly or unwillingly. So start kneeling now, and not out of the fear, but out of love, because the believer who bows in this life will rise with honor in the next.